The student voices are enormously important to us here at Greens Farms Academy, and it is my great pleasure to introduce this year's salutatorian, who will offer a welcome on behalf of the class. The salutatorian distinction is awarded to the senior with the second highest academic average based on junior and senior years. This year's salutatorian is Henry Mcdonald.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Henry Metzger McDonald, but you may also know me as Macca, or Boyo, or Hen. I'm honored to greet you all this morning and tell you that this class has woken up for the first time before 10 a.m. in weeks and gathered on this front lawn to celebrate the Greens Farms Academy class of 2021. This class has given up an arm, a leg, and the ability to see the bottom half of each other's faces to be where we are now. This class, I would argue, has had to fight through more than any other class in GFA history and has come out the other side one of the most successful. We've welcomed the change of the guard at the head of school position to the wonderful Mr. Whalen. We've sat through online classes that seem to last forever. We've seen Isaac forget a notebook. We've watched Piper take an improvised dip during one of our wonderful bonding trips. We've been introduced to new parking lots and many, many new parking feuds. And we've all had to deal with the class crush's torn labrum. I even never thought I would make it up here. My very first contact with Mr. Jones was a little email that said, "Hey, we need to talk." My very last was, "Hey, you're salutatorian." However many hard times this class has had to fight through, the lessons we've learned and the successes we've had have outnumbered them. When we missed a full lacrosse season and a full spring season, we came back with a new hunger and ended up winning the school's very first men's FAA lacrosse championship. Oh yeah. When we jumped through walls, we took the blame for it. Ben. When common spaces were shut down, we were forced to find creative ways to reach out to each other and actually stay in touch. When online classes were introduced, we were forced to be resourceful and learn how to watch Netflix with our new, very unwanted distractions. When Piper took her untimely and unexpected swim, she did not give up her boating lifestyle, but is now actually planning on rowing in college, and shout out her to not being here right now, but actually being at nationals. And don't worry, Isaac has learned to never forget a notebook again. I think I'm up here because I'm a competitive person, but without GFA, I wouldn't be the person you see standing at this podium. Sure, I am competitive, but that energy could have been spent in many other ways. I already probably spend way too much time dropping to Verdansk with the boys and flipping through Instagram Reels because I still refuse to download TikTok, but I could have done much, much more of that, and I didn't. This is because GFA has been successful engaging me and my students who are besides me and so many others. Now, one of my favorite facts that I've ever read is that the attention span of a human is barely 8 seconds, which, for reference, is less than that of a goldfish. And this may mean that I've already lost the attention of most of you, but please just keep that phone away for now. This attention span deficiency is only exacerbated by the hectic world we live in. But because of the teachers I have, the students by my side, and the curriculum around me, I was allowed to excel. Whether it be in Leo Lauscher's Mandarin classroom, Wa'aini, Ms. Fratto's pre-calc class, or even Dr. Jump's senior spring Anna Karenina class, the 45, 50, 60, 65, or 90-minute classes I always found myself in was either something that was interesting or something that was made interesting to me by the teachers or the kids around me. It's very easy to lose track and not follow through because of the crazy world we live in, but GFA provided me a space that was separate from this noise and available to all. Now that you've gotten a glimpse into just how fabulous this group of people truly is, I would like to officially welcome and introduce the GFA class of 2021. I would also like to welcome faculty, family, trustees, and our esteemed guest, Wes Moore. Now, let's use these few valuable seconds of attention we have and truly realize what this moment is. You did not come here today to listen to me. I'm a little sideshow. You came here to celebrate this record-breaking and awe-inspiring class. You came here to celebrate the bittersweet moment that's considered high school graduation, where we are here together, all of us, in person, and finally, maskless. You're here to celebrate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years of successes, failures, and everything in between. You came here to witness the last day this family will be together. Today is a final hoorah and a final goodbye. We have synced our sleep cycles, gone on the same meal schedule, and breathed the same filtered air as each other for 1 to 13 years. You are what you eat, and many of us have indulged in the same pasta Mondays and tilapia Fridays, whether we liked it or not. We're all brothers and sisters, and thank you for everything you've done for me. Without all of you, I wouldn't be a fraction of the man I am today. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for allowing me to switch to GFA in 7th grade and allowing me to spend the last 6 years with this magnificent class and this awesome community. Thank you, Catherine, for being my editor, my tutor, my rock. I will never forget these moments. Thank you.
Thank you, Henry.